You're listening to the Impact Implosion on the Angry Marks Podcast Network.
It is August 24th, 2017. It is another episode of the Impact Implosion here on the Angry Marks Podcast Network. As always, I am Seth Drake, and on the other end is the dummy to my Mr. Mike Poland.
Eli Drake.
We'll get to why that's a good news, but we got a lot of news to cover.
Oh yeah.
But first, the big one. Since the last we did this show, Alberto Lamierda has been stripped of the belt.
Yay!
Yes. He's a piece of shit. He's gone. He's probably not coming back. I doubt it.
Good.
Buried him on. I think Cornette. Basically, Carney kind of buried him out there. We'll get to that. Other news.
Angelina Love is gone.
Oh, yeah. Angelina Love is gone. I'm not surprised on that one. When Davey left. Yeah, when Davey left, she was going to be gone. D'Angelo De Niro is gone. That's
unfortunate.
Yeah, unfortunately, yeah, Pope's gone. Which means we got to deal with Josh and JB on commentary.
If you think most wrestling commentary is bad.
Yeah. Who also is gone? Tyrus. Or Tyrus. That's the one.
The fixer couldn't fix his contractual problems.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess I wanted 10% from his Fox News runs, and nope.
He said, I make more doing Fox News, I'll leave now.
Yep, goodbye.
Who else is gone? Anybody? Low Key.
Oh, yeah, the big one. Low Key's gone. You might all be surprised because he just showed up a few months ago. But, yeah, Low Key's gone again. Low Key's going to finish his tapings, and he's gone. The company. Creative or financial difficulties, no one knows.
But, Low Key having difficulties in the company? You don't say.
You don't say. He's gone.
That
He's
never happens.
Yep. Shows up, wins the X Division title, is fair for a few months. Heel stable, gone.
Oh, that sounds like when he was in MVP's group for a little bit.
I know. Yeah. Yep. Same thing.
And on to week 1 of Impact, I believe.
Destination X. Yep. Talk about Destination X. This time, no option C. So,
unfortunately,
yeah. So we have a new opening. The GFW shows where all the places they are broadcasting on.
Yep.
And then we have Franklin arriving with the building with quotation marks, all of American top team. If Colby Covington is your top guy, it isn't all of them. Let's be honest.
And we have
a montage to show everything that will happen at Destination X except Lemire and Low Key, which is not happening because Lemire's gone.
Good.
Yeah, so we also, new opening sequence, the opening sequence makes the Owl the biggest star in the company.
Fuck that Owl.
Fuck that Owl. So then we go with Mackenzie Mitchell outside of Bruce Pritchard's office to see what his big announcement is. She opens the door, sees a shadow, and that person slams the door on her. Rude.
Probably not the first time a door has been slammed in her face.
I know, but she's nice. You know, I think they hired her. I think they hired her out of college or something.
She seems like she has potential in the role, at least.
Yeah.
She's better than some of the past ones they've had in there.
Oh, yeah.
Letitia Klein.
I don't remember. Too many to remember.
The one that Abyss liked there.
Oh, yeah, Goldilocks.
Lauren. I wasn't Goldilocks, too, but that was set up for James Mitchell to come in.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Yeah. So, she's like, you won't believe who is here.
Taryn Terrell, but we'll get to that in a minute.
The commentary team is JB and Josh. Smart move, Pope, for leaving. So
now
our first match
guys
is Sienna defending against Gail Kim. Oh, well, yeah, KM's out there.
And Josh makes the point of the night saying that all the knockouts should want Sienna to win. Because Gail only cares about retiring as Knockouts champion.
The Gail Kim show, as we'll get to someone else saying that. Yeah. Oh, and the ropes are green now.
Booker Green.
Yeah. And Josh is like, everyone wants to be on TNA now, and I'm like, I could list a bunch of people who don't want to be on GFW right now.
Considering the ones that just left, and maybe some that are still there.
Yeah. And yeah, those green ropes are going to get some use to, because they look like the ring I don't know from the old school Nickelodeon.
I don't know!
Gag. So Destination, Josh tries to say that Destination X is trending worldwide on Twitter. It didn't.
No, because I can check that on...
And then there was a really bad botch where, to escape out of the AK-47, both girls really lost their balance. Sienna fell to her knees, stumbled to her knees, and like Gail Kim, it was not good. So
sloppy botch.
Yeah. So Gail Kim hits Eat Defeat, but KM gets on the apron, gets slapped, and taken down.
And here comes Terrence.
Terrell shows up. I guess Jesus wasn't in her calling.
Nope, she needs money.
I guess Jesus said no.
Jesus wouldn't take the wheel.
Yeah.
She needs the money now.
He hits the Terran Cutter, and she's laughing as Sienna hits the AK-47 and pins Gail to retain. And then she poses on her in a sexual manner.
Ooh.
And then they announced that Alberto was stripped of the belt, and they show the body of this person who's coming out, and they're like, I know who Josh apparently knows who this is, even though they don't show the head, and I'm like, Josh, how do you know? Are you a good person at belly descriptions? I know that belly anywhere. So Matt Seidel's backstage saying Franklin will know his name after tonight.
But we will. Oh, don't matter.
Yeah. And Bruce Pritchard with the world title as he addresses the situation. He says he's a corporate consultant for GFW and his job is to oversee the talent. On-air talent.
You've done a hell of a job so far, Bruce.
Saying this past year has been great, but next year will be better. I'm like, this past year has not been great.
And it's only August.
Yeah, this past year. I think he's talking from all last year's August to, it's not been great. But next year better be better. So Bruce reads the announcement of GFW stripping the belt of Lamirda, which says, he basically, it was his idea.
Bullshit.
Yeah, and Bruce decides he's going to give the belt to Franklin just because he can, really.
Kind of makes sense.
And here comes Carney, Jim Cornette.
He hasn't been relevant in 25 years, says Josh Matthews.
Yeah. What is he doing here? Or, by the way, he's a Carney, so I'm calling him Carney Jim
Cornette.
Jim Cornette, yeah. Jim Carney. Just Carney.
I thought he hated... Oh, wait, that was TNA and Dixie he hated, but Dixie don't work there no more.
He's bashed on GFW too, as I've heard.
He hates everybody.
Yeah, which is funny. He's saying all these nice things about GFW now. So all it takes to say nice things is to pay him.
Yeah. Hypocritical Carney.
He is a Carney, so he deserves that nickname. Bruce makes a Dairy Queen joke. I'm not Dairy Queen, so I don't order a double cheeseburger. And he says, basically, they go through some stuff. Bruce wants Carney gone, so get security out here. And then Carney announces that Anthem has hired him as a corporate fixer, and he's like, I still don't care. You don't need to fix us here. So, and it's like, dude,
you're the one who's gone.
You're the one who's gone. You're fired. You took too long. So this really took a long time. Just to get to the point.
All Cornette had to do is, instead of making all the jokes, just say, come out with the security and say, Bruce, I've been hired, you've been fired. Bye!
Yeah. Carney takes the belt and has Bruce escorted out of the ring. Bruce says this is the last we will see of him.
Oh, you haven't seen the last of me.
You haven't seen the last of me!
Yeah, we have.
Until Bound for Glory, I think we have. So Carney then goes after Lemierda and verifies that he was stripped of the belt. He did not give it back. And he says, it's a new day for GFW. And I'm like, okay, they hit the reboot button again.
Oh, boy.
Again.
It's been 2 months.
They hit it. They hit it for the 4th time this year. Dude, it's not a reboot if you hit it 4 times a year. God.
And they'll hit it.
It's like the top guys aren't going to be given anything now, and people are going to have to act like professionals. We've heard this crap before.
Yes.
So next week we're going to have a 20-man gauntlet match to determine the new world champion, or which will later be called the global champion.
We'll get to that.
Here comes LAX, and they're pissed because Low-Ki is due a title match tonight. World title match tonight, and they said, well, I see they replaced one lion cracker for another. And Low-Ki's like, he smells fierce, and like, oh, hold on, guys. I feel for you, Low-Ki. You got a raw deal. You really did. And so I'm going to put you at number 20 in this gauntlet. I can't hand you the belt. So,
yes, you can.
Number 20, I'm not going to hand you the belt, basically. So he threatens LAX with jail time if they touch him. And Conan's like, dude, we're in Orlando. We Latinos run this joint. And I could probably get your fine ass for soup and honey bun.
A fat joke.
Yeah. A cup of soup and a honey bun. I could get that for you. So, and he says, he insults LAX some more, and LAX is like, dude, don't fuck with us.
Jim Cornette hates Mexicans.
Yeah. Well, he hates a lot. He hates everyone.
Yes.
Jim Cornette hates everyone.
He's a bitter old hypocritical person.
Except the people who are paying him and his wife.
He's a bitter old hypocrite.
Yeah. The wife that, by the way, it was Sin in OVW, the show he booked. Yeah, he booked his girlfriend as a manager. Of
a good idea.
And stuff.
That's a good idea.
It's just so next match is the finals of the Super X Cup with Ishimori versus Xavier, and this is a really good match. Sad it was only given 9 minutes.
Ugh.
Josh announces there's stuff like the Global Force Network, Impact TV is going to be on Pluto TV, which I guess is an app or something, which is like a fake cable system.
Put it on Roku. I'll watch it.
Being part of Pop TV or digital stuff now. And GFW wishes the best for Ric Flair, who at this time was still not responding.
Now he's at least a little better from what I'm reading in here.
Yeah, they 450 splash. Normally Ishimori wins that match, but Xavier kicked out. And then Xavier did a backspring and then put both hands up and kicked him right in the head.
What a kick in the head.
Yep. Kick him in the face. It's cooler than I explained it, trust me. But Ishimori Xavier wins, gets the title. Trophy, and says he's coming for the X Division title.
No, you're not. You're not on any of the upcoming tapings, buddy. Sorry. Actually, yes, you are.
Yeah, he is. And then we get a shouting match between Bruce Pritchard and Karen Raptor.
That's something you should put on mute.
Tell it back! No, I don't like working for you! Yeah!
I don't know about want to work for either of them. And
so next is an X Division title ladder match. But first, we see Grado backstage, sad that he's got to leave the country. But Joe Sparks like, buck up, man! You're gonna get to say goodbye next week.
Why would you be happy about that? Well, we would be, but why would he be?
No, he's not happy about this. But,
well, that's what I'm saying now.
Joseph Park's not happy. He's like, but you could say goodbye. You're not going to do it from Twitter or some Smark or whatever on a shoot or whatever.
Shut up, Joseph.
You're going to be saying goodbye to the fans.
Oh, we'll get to that segment later.
Title match. Sanjay Dutt takes on the man who has stolen his belt for weeks, Trevor Lee. By the way, they mentioned the house show that Sanjay Dutt chased Trevor Lee all over the baseball stadium. They mentioned the house
Quality
show.
wrestling, everybody.
It's the X Division title. Yep. Basically, Josh calls Trevor Lee the new American Dream because he wanted what he got. He wanted it and he got it. And I was like,
He hasn't won it yet.
no, but he stole it. He took what he wanted.
Oh, God.
I am disgusted by that idea of the new American Dream. He last said that about Grado, and Pope wanted to bitch slap him. I remember Pope looking at him like, motherfucker. You could tell by his tone. He's like, no.
No.
So Josh said
Get out of here.
for Sanjay to become X Division champion, which is funny since your damn companies only exist for 15. It's why there was a Slammiversary 15 a few months ago. 15.
Oh, Impact Wrestling, everybody.
Yeah.
Not remembering their own history.
Amped Anthology Part 2 airs on pay-per-view September 15th.
Don't buy it.
Yeah, I've heard from someone, yeah. Don't buy it.
I didn't buy the last one.
I didn't either. Someone did and said it's just a bunch of talking and matches, but mostly talking.
It didn't
Lots
seem.
and
Yeah, that's
lots
what
of
that. Yeah, that's what I saw from the commercials.
Yeah. So, splash by Dutt onto Lee, who was on the ladder, which was a nice spot. Then random interference by Caleb Conley, and they're like, well, they are both North Carolina boys, and I'm like, I guess that makes sense. But then an awesome moment when Petey Williams comes out of retirement, because he's been retired for like
Couple years.
5 years. He's been retired for 3 years, actually. Yeah, 3 years. His last match was in 2014. So, yeah, he'd been out for a while. Hits a Canadian Destroyer and Caleb
How convenient that Scott D'Amore's there, by the way, too. So.
Oh, yeah.
His old buddy.
Oh, yeah. Well, Scott D'Amore, a lot of people's old buddy.
I like Scott D'Amore.
Yeah, a lot of people do. So, yeah. He's a backstage guy that I do like. Sanjay wins the match, retains the match it's a good match, but it's impossible for it to do as good as the Super X Cup final. It's a good match. I like the ending where it looked like Trevor Lee was going to climb the ladder to win, but Sanjay springboarded off the ropes onto the ladder and beat him up there, knocked him down, and won.
Yes! Trevor Lee gets a win.
So next match will be the debut of OVE Ohio versus Everything. But first, Mackenzie's in the back with Franklin, who is rocking the shades. Inside!
He wears his... Oh, wait, it's not...
Inside.
It's not the Eurythmics.
I know. And it's night, so he wears his sunglasses at night.
Yep.
Yep. Franklin says, I know your name, Matt Sydal. Loser.
He's a loser.
Yeah. I beat guys like you. Basically, intimidating promo. So it's going to be Jason Cade and Zachary Wentz against OVE. And OVE does have a unique look and comes out in demon masks. And
by the way, Zachary Wentz is one of their trainees.
I know.
Along with Xavier.
This is a very strange match because basically OVE, a jobber match, normally you don't allow the other side to get some good offense in, and especially in your debut match. But since OVE trains these guys, I guess they basically control what happens in a jobber match, and they let the guys have some moves. In fact, the first move was Zachary Wentz kneeing one of the Chris in the face.
Yes.
So, yeah, but OVE wins with the double team boot to the face, kick to the calf finisher.
Total elimination.
Yeah. It kind of like a total elimination, but it's a big boot, double big boots. Big boot to the face, big boot to the shin.
And there'll be an action on the next episode, too.
Yeah. So, short match, but I do give OVE for some respect for saying, jobbers, we're going to put you guys over a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, they rarely did that. And, of course, they didn't do that the next week, probably because GFW was like, dude, what the hell? You gotta look good. We can't have these rookies looking good on you guys.
Even though you're just coming here too.
Yeah. It's your debut. We're trying to promote you. So EC3 and Moose are upset, and both wanted the gauntlet and says, fine, you're both in. Of course you're both in. So Eli Drake and Christopher Adonis also want in. Eli Drake says he is the number one man and wants him to
Cocks himself into a hole.
Yeah. He shouldn't have said that. Get on the gravy train before it hits you. Basically, he shouldn't have said number one guy because Carney decides, oh yeah, you're number one. You're entering number one. And he's like,
whoopsie.
I didn't mean that. So,
Well,
montage
that's sad.
of Jarrett and American Top Team having their issues with the focus being on Franklin. Then we have they are legit hyping up Franklin versus Matt Sydal, which is the final match. And American Top Team, I think that's what it's called,
Yep.
are in front row.
And they cause trouble.
Oh yeah, winner of this match gets a title shot of their choosing, which I didn't know that stipulation was still alive after everything. And basically that's kind of weird too, because Sydal beats Franklin here. Why the hell would he want an X Division title match? You know?
Because he's
You
an
just
idiot.
beat a former world champion.
I just beat a former world champion, but I want the mid-card title.
Yeah, to get the mid-card title. So yeah, it was kind of weird. That was kind of poorly booked way to get this match. Like, oh yeah, Lashley, you win, you get a world title match. You beat this X-Men guy, you get a world title match. So I know you beat this former world champion, and you get an X Division title match. So basically, the match is pretty good. Ultimately, Franklin tries for the spear and misses, and Sydal rolls him up for the 1-2-3. But this is actually the next America Top Team chokes out Brian Hebner. Franklin has to calm them down. Yeah, and then then we get the commercial for the debut of Johnny Impact.
What a name, folks!
What a name, folks!
Johnny Impact. Sounds like
Yeah.
an anime superhero. Sounds like an anime name.
Yep.
Because
I didn't know Johnny
Nitro.
I didn't know Johnny Nitro could get any worse.
Johnny Spade, Johnny Blaze, Johnny Nitro.
Well, yeah, it was Johnny Blaze first, but then Marvel said, dude,
No.
yeah, Ghost Rider's name is Johnny Blaze, motherfucker.
The only good name you ever had was Morrison. Oh, Mundo.
Yeah, John Morrison, Johnny Mundo, yeah. So,
And you can't use those. And you're not going to use you're not going to use his real name.
no. But,
You could have come up with something better.
yeah, Johnny Impact.
You're knaming it after the show.
So, yeah, B show, I gave it a B. There were some problems in the knockout stuff, and the corny stuff took too long, and I couldn't give it an A.
Yep.
Anyway, recap of Destination X. Footage from last week where Jarrett is pissed off. Yeah, a lot of cursing going around. A lot of mouths need soap. And they're getting at it about what happened out there. And then, of course, American Top Team is here again. As if, okay, even though they fucked up last week, we'll let them back in.
Nothing can go wrong here.
Nothing could go wrong here. I mean, seriously, you're asking for trouble. Carney talking to the roster about the gauntlet and says,
Like
no
a
one
high
gets
school football coach.
Yep. None of y'all get a free ride here. And I know who's going to win. It's going to be the best one of you guys, the one who earned it.
Shut up, Cornette.
Ernie, yeah, shut up. So opening contest is OVE versus the Heat Seekers. And Josh is like, the tag team division is red hot. And I'm like, it's rather dead right now.
You've really only got two teams in there.
Yeah, VOW isn't on these tapings at all.
Well, I guess you got Fokara and Fat Fangaba.
Yeah, they're jobbers. And Laredo Kid is missing. You would have Laredo Kid and Garza Jr., but Laredo Kid is not here for some reason. I don't know what happened.
Oh no, he's the one who's getting deported with Grado.
God damn it. Like they say it's hot and it's not. I've seen the tag division been a lot hotter, but it's not this. So
yeah, just a few months ago.
And this is basically a better squash match. OVE wins with their finisher.
The kicks to the head.
And then he's like, Cornette's on the phone saying, "Hey, I'm fining this guy $5,000, and if it ends up on TMZ, he's fired."
Who is it?
He don't know.
I'm guessing it's Alberto.
Yeah, I'm guessing somebody or Franklin. I don't know. But Eli Drake comes in to suck up. And he says, "I really don't want to be number one." And it's like, fine.
Okay, you can be number two.
You were number two. And he's
you get to advance up a number.
You get to advance up. I did all the, I did all the draft, the balls already, so all the drawing and stuff. So, but okay, I can do that. You're number two. And I'm like, and he's like, but I'm in the same position. I'm still out there first. Yeah, but you're number two.
You're number two.
Yeah. Next, we hear from Taryn Terrell. But first I got to show Terrence Crew and Gail Kim again. And Taylor's got some new music since Dollhouse is no more and Billy Corgan's gone, so they can't use doll parts. But I like this new theme and definitely like Terrence's attire.
Dear God.
Yeah.
She was going to fall out of that thing.
Yep. And she talks about Gail Kim, I was doing all this good stuff. I even showed up at the Hall of Fame ceremony, pat on the back, even though, but she won't follow me on Twitter.
She doesn't call me.
Yeah, she doesn't call me to thank me or whatever. And then she gets to some cold, hard truths about it, like saying, Gail's gonna leave you terribly, with nothing. Her husband talked about her husband. He's gonna leave you just like she's gonna leave the Knockouts division high and dry. And you know what? Because it's not the Gail show anymore. You wanted to retire. I'm just helping you out.
Yep.
Like, dear God, that's some cold truth.
Yep.
And then Gail comes to fight, but Taryn runs away.
And shoves JB in front of him, of all people.
Front of her of all. Yep. So they show some house show footage, and it's so close and intimate. I'm like,
you're on a ball.
King of Trios, man. Still had more people. Still was close and intimate. Christ. Yeah, Christ. Congratulations, you're Chikara, but with less people in the audience. So, and I did say, it's funny, Taryn's reason for screwing Gail was because Gail's screwing over the Knockouts. It's funny. Because it's true.
Yes. Like she's been doing for the last 2 years, pretty much.
People talk about, they do a bunch of people talking about winning the gauntlet tonight, and EC3's like, Richard Justice is in this damn thing! What the hell?
Well, we need a Bushwhacker Luke in here somewhere.
Well, Tyrus is no longer in the company, so I guess, Richard, stand by, a hope has come!
Yep.
And KM's like, I am undefeated, and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna call you a liar. You couldn't even beat an injured Shera.
Yes, and you also lost at Slammiversary.
Yeah. So Franklin and America's Top Team are in Carney's office. Franklin wants the title. He's upset that he didn't get it. That Bruce was going to give it to him, but he didn't get it. And he's like, "You got to earn it, man. You're in it like everyone else. You can win. You think you can win, right?" He's like, "Yeah." And they leave and stuff. And like, "This is a bad decision." Dan Lambert.
Shut up, Dan.
Yeah. Taya Valkyrie is coming, and she's got a crown on. And I'm like, give that back to Daenerys or Cersei.
Or Jerry Lawler.
Yeah. Well, I don't think that's the Lawler crown. But this is more of a more ancient, more medieval crown.
It went back to Shiva.
Then they have a montage of Grado's failures as he has to say goodbye tonight. And I even gave Grado some theme music which was na 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 na.
Oh boy.
Na, na,
This segment.
hey, 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 goodbye. Here comes Grado, and he's like, and I'm like, I don't know who to thank first.
You're leaving. Don't thank anybody.
No, me. I don't know who to thank first for this happening.
But of course.
No, he didn't say it. Not me. He didn't say that. I did. So he basically goes about all the food and stuff, and South Park's stopping him because he's getting hungry. And I'm like, go home, Grado. I don't love you, Grado. It's like, yo,
you're
love
dragging this out.
Get out, Grado. Clap, clap, clap.
I must leave now. Here comes Laurel with no dirty dress.
Oh, yeah, she's taking a shower, and she looks attractive. Of course. What madness is that she's no longer into... She looks attractive? Wait, she can take a shower and she's attractive?
Oh, shallow.
Doesn't know this? Seriously. Yeah, Laurel then proposes matters to Grado, and he says yes.
Ugh.
I'm mad, but LVN is Canadian, so it doesn't fucking matter.
And here comes... and I've heard people defend this that say, but well, I guess her character is Canadian, but she's...
Her character's American.
Her character...
her character's American, but she's Canadian, yeah. I guess that's what I'm hearing, too. Yeah, no, but on her Twitter, she says she's Canadian on Twitter profile.
And then we have the big man stare down that gets no heat.
Yep. Congo Cat comes up, but then Shira's right there staring at him, and then Congo Cat heads to the back.
Oh, what a view that'll be.
Yep. No one cared.
When your big man stare down gets no heat.
And then Eddie Edwards goes talking to Jim Carney, and Carney says, dude, I know you got a bad number, and but you're a tough kid, and I hope you win.
He also tells a story about like Eddie Edwards when he first met Eddie Edwards in Ring of Honor, I think.
Yeah, and they had a broken arm or something. And
yes, because
go to LAX Clubhouse, preparing for celebration. Diamante takes care of the hose apparently, and
I bet she does.
And Homicide is off somewhere taking care of the alcohol or whatever. Because I think Homicide's gone too.
Well, that was quick.
Yep. I don't know if Homicide's still there, but he wasn't part of the clubhouse, so yeah.
He leaves pretty quick too.
Yeah, he does as well. Mostly due to injury, sadly. Mostly due to injury, and they realize, we don't need him.
He's just an extra person.
Yeah, he really is, sadly. So, and Josh is like, I'm trying to figure out who the mystery man is. I'm like, I can tell you who it is. They showed him. They showed who it's gonna be. Which is like, it's gonna be a surprise, and I'm like, no. Oh, you spoiled it! You spoiled it last week!
You can't surprise people when you spoil it, you dummy! Yeah!
Yeah. Yeah, although they did kind of spoil Eli Drake's title win, too, on Facebook.
Yeah, they posted a promo of him with the belt. Yeah. What a dumb move that was.
Yeah. Oh, well. It's Gauntlet for the Gold time. Though the WWE does that, too, at times. Sometimes they spoil that.
Well, they only spoil it when they have to.
No, when they don't, like Great Khali winning.
Well, didn't someone get hurt, too?
Yeah, when Edge got injured, and Khali won a Battle Royal. But they spoiled that Khali won the Battle Royal before it aired.
Because it was taped on, like, the 2 Mondays.
Yeah, Tuesday, yeah. It's so, Gauntlet for Gold time for the New World title. It's 9 p.m., so this is going to be good and long.
Yep.
So, number 1 is Eddie Edwards' really bad draw.
And number 2 is
Eli Drake's number 2. And, yes, no joke, the Grado storyline is, if you want a beautiful woman to propose you, just treat her like shit.
Because women are stupid, everybody.
Yeah. So, number 3 is, it's me, Mario Picara.
I haven't been here in months.
I haven't been here in months, and I always job. And then Kingston. No, Kingston hasn't been here in a long-ass time.
Since March.
Yeah. So, he's here.
Hey, needed people to
Then Braxton Sutter shows up. Then number 6 is standby wrestler Richard Justice, who is in his indie days he is Super Cop.
He's wrestling at Limitless in a couple weeks.
Yeah. So yeah, he's got the standby wrestler gimmick, which sucks.
Because that means you're very rarely going to get used.
And even worse, when he tries to try to help other people, they don't want his help. They don't want to work with him. I'm like, he's a motherfucking big man.
Yep.
Bakar is working alone on this one guy. He's like, get away! And then there's 2 guys who are like, get away. So number 7's EC3, and EC3 wants to be friends with Justice. He's like, we'll throw some people out. And then he kicks him in the dick. Yes, he kicked Dick in the dick. And eliminates him. First elimination.
Oh, good God.
Yep. And then they went to commercial and they showed the Anthology Part 2, and they put all these names, Bobby Roode, Eric Young, Bullet Club, and I'm like,
none of which work for your company. Good job, folks.
In the other company. Congratulations. Every one of them's in WWE.
Or New Japan, depending on which Bullet Club we're talking about.
No, we're talking about the club.
Oh, Gallows and Anderson?
Yeah, they showed Gallows and Anderson.
Oh, good job, guys.
Good job. So, all those guys, number 8 is Congo Cat, and he goes on an elimination spree, eliminating Bokara, because Bokara tries to fight him. And then Kingston tries to fight him and gets eliminated. And number 9 is Suicide.
Yay, Suicide's here for some reason.
And Eli Drake rolls onto the ring for a break, but it's short. It's not like the Roman sleeping during the number 1 in the Royal Rumble.
Or Jerry the King Lawler.
Or heading to the back, whatever, because he's injured and then comes back later to bullshit that shit because he can't go a long time.
Yep.
Which is a problem. Yeah, so. Number 10 is Mob Ali Shearer. Big man fight, no one cares, but Congo Cat gets eliminated.
Goody.
And then Eli Drake is about to be eliminated. He's got everyone on his side, but here comes Christopher Adonis to save him. At number 11.
Christopher Masters.
Yeah. And here comes, and Eli and Chris eliminate Shearer.
Oh, Shearer, you're just as worthless as ever.
Yep. And number 12 is El Hijo del Fantasma, the son of the Phantom.
The Phantom of the Opera.
And then, by the way, commercial break again, and I've been looking at these Little Caesar commercials, and it's laughable because I want to make the best pizza and all that. Sorry, kid. Already done. Yeah. Fuck you, kid.
Fuck your dreams.
Yeah. Fuck your dreams. And I'm like, this is really bad advertising.
This kid has a dream, and
you killed it. But my dream.
Fuck you, kid.
Yeah, fuck your dreams.
And back to the show.
Yeah, back to the show. I know that's an old commercial, but it's something that's always bugged me about it. Like, yeah, fuck your dreams.
Terrible commercial talk of the week.
Yeah, sometimes we gotta do that. So then Johnny Impact's number 13, the surprise entrant. If you didn't watch Impact last week, he's a surprise entrant. You definitely wouldn't know coming.
Unless you saw the spoilers.
Or you were at the house show.
Yes.
Where he was at. So Christopher Adonis gets eliminated. Suicide gets eliminated.
Sutter got eliminated.
Yeah, afterwards. But Garza Jr. comes out at number 14, and Garza Jr. pretends he's going to take off his pants.
I was going to say, serious match, and I'm going to take my pants off.
And then eliminates Sutter. And
Poor
then
Braxton.
EC3's on the edge, like, on choking Johnny Impact, and he's like, your name sucks! Your name is stupid! Johnny Impact's a stupid name! And number 15 is Fallah Bah. One of the funny is all the faces are trying to eliminate Bah. And then they're looking at EC3 and they're like, come on, help us! And EC3's like, fuck this! And Eli's just standing there.
No, we're not gonna
eliminate Bah.
We're not helping you eliminate the fat guy.
Fuck that. So, number 16 is KM.
Yay. Next. 17.
Next is Taiji Ishimori.
Hey, he's still here.
Yeah, I guess he's the Noah guy here. Instead of Nomichi Marufuji had to go back. Kind of like Drago had to go back.
Drago.
Yeah. Number 18 is Franklin, and I'm like, why are you complaining? This is a great number for you.
And 19 is Moose.
Actually, eliminations happened. He eliminates KM, he eliminates Falaba on his own, and he eliminates Ishimori. And then Moose comes out.
Moose!
Then Garza basically takes his pants off for the ladies, and immediately gets eliminated.
Whoops!
Maybe you shouldn't have lost your pants, man. Maybe that was a curse.
The power of the pants.
Power of the pants. So, number 20 is low-key, as we know. Phantasma gets eliminated pretty interesting with a TK3 onto the rope. Basically, like Snake Eyes. Choke under the ropes. So which is a TKO by EC3. So, EC3 gets eliminated, and he curses, he's like, motherfucker! I'm like, do you kiss your mother with that mouth?
Does he kiss Aunt Dixie with that mouth?
And then Low-Key does a dragon sleeper on the Moose. But then Franklin comes from behind and just throws him over.
Yay.
Bye, Low-Key.
Thanks for playing along. Good to see you.
So then there was a chant for Eli Drake sucks! Eli Drake sucks! Dual chants.
Yay.
And then Moose eliminates Franklin. And then Moose gets eliminated. Then Moose gets eliminated by, I think it was Johnny Impact eliminates him.
He of the stupid name.
Yeah. And then there are several moments where Eli Drake skins the cat, including a moment where he's mostly out, but his legs are on the ropes.
Because your feet have to be the thing that touch the floor.
Yeah, your feet are on the ropes, yeah. So, it actually is an interesting way of eliminating, Eli Drake goes after, Johnny Impact, but Johnny Impact moves, and Eli goes through the middle rope.
Haha.
No, he's not eliminated. But Johnny Impact is still on the corner because he went over the top rope, and Eli Drake pulls him down.
Yep.
So it's now Eli Drake versus Eddie Edwards. Number 1 versus number 2 have survived the whole thing. And it makes
40
sense.
minutes later.
These both guys have survived. Both these guys have survived all of this, and they're both probably tired, which makes sense that one of these guys would have a chance to win. Because they're the final 2, and it's now got to go to pinfall.
And we get a couple of minutes of moves, and
Eli Drake catches Eddie Edwards, gives him the gravy train. 1, 2, 3. Eli Drake is your world champion.
About time, folks.
Damn time. More craziness with American Top Team. They get sent to the back again. But no, the last shot is Eli Drake celebrating. And Kool and the Gang can celebrate good time. Dummy, yeah!
Yes. This should be a fun few months of TV, at least with Drake on top. Until he inevitably loses it to Johnny Mundo.
Yeah, Johnny Impact. Yeah. B. This show gets a B, too, because the Grado stuff.
Yep.
I can't give it an A.
Keep up the good onward momentum here.
Yeah. 2 good shows. Thank fuck. After the last tapings.
After the last 2 months.
Yeah. La Mierda versus LAX. Those shows sucked. Except for the Super X Cup, those shows were, like, terrible.
Yep.
It's like, god damn.
You got anything to sell this week?
This weekend will be the induction of, Bikini Jones and the Temple of Eros.
Ooh, what's that?
It's a porno.
Oh, boy.
And by the way, one of the, best moments of that movie, I'm gonna spoil it now because it actually won't be spoiled because the show will air probably after it's done. There's a moment where one of the females is a traitor, and she hits the other female in the back of the head with a flashlight. It's supposed to be the back of the head. Problem is, she misses so badly that it looks like she hits her leg. She misses her head so badly that it comes down to her leg. And I'm like, I didn't know her brains was in her leg.
Yeah.
It's laughable on that one.
Yeah.
But yeah, that gets done, and I will next week reveal I'll probably tell you what the next induction is. Now, it is a movie called The Mummy's Kiss, the final one of these summer of porn things.
Yeah.
Which stars the former fiance of Thomas Hayden Church.
I don't know who that is.
Mia Zatoli, who had 2 kids with him.
Oh, Mia Zotoli.
Yep. As Ava Nish, her character as her porn name at the time, because she had multiple porn names. Ava Nish, Ava Lake, Mia Zatoli. Yeah. But yeah, other than that, I have nothing to say. What about you?
I have this. Limitless Wrestling presents Questions and Then Answers on September 22nd, featuring Skylar versus Willow Nightmare, featuring a 6-way match where 3 of the participants will be named this weekend. The other 3 are Mr. Dick Justice, Jimmy Lloyd, and third one is, who was the third? Oh, Josh Briggs. And then also on the show we have Cam Zagami against Tyler Nitro.
You're listening to the Impact Implosion on the Angry Marks Podcast Network.